Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more of the Winchesters. This is season 1, episode, I think it's 6. So I would just like to say, I've been kind of spoiled on something about the show. I'm not going to say what it is, because I don't want to spoil anyone else about it, but I know, and please don't comment about it because that might spoil other people. I'm just making it clear that I know a certain actor shows up. I don't know what character that they're going to play, but I know that said actor shows up in the next episode. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'll go into further detail when it happens, but I just thought I would be transparent about it. Anyways, let's go over the comments from last episode. I think jinns can do many different things, but we only saw one thing in Supernatural. That kind of... that doesn't work for me. Sorry. Like, we had multiple jinn stories, and if they didn't do it in Supernatural, then they shouldn't do it here. You've established that that is the law. So, I don't know. That doesn't work. Sorry. I love the design of the Accreta giant bugs. So far, I'm really enjoying this new big bad. It feels creative and fun so far. Glad to still see new ideas after 15 years. The reveal was about Ada's son. Jensen is a bit dramatic sometimes. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. You know, expectations can cause not great reactions, so. I think I kind of ship Ada's son and Lata. They seemed cute in that one moment. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It was like random moment. Like, nothing else, just that. This is actually probably one of my favorite episodes so far. This and episode 3 have been the best. This started off as a monster of the week until it turned out to be more story driven by it being the Accreta. I'm glad they finally saw one now. Yeah. This show is starting to find its groove. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm glad you're enjoying it and can't wait for next episode. Well, we're here. Yes, I am the one who in the pilot said I didn't like Carlos. I said something about thinking at one point that if they killed him off and thinking good, and yes, now I think he's a great character. Will that keep going as the episodes continue? I hope so, but we will have to wait and see. As for the chick flick moments, Supernatural had them as well, but this show is putting a lot more of them in. It's not that they're bad, it's that Sam and Dean had quite a few between even them, at least in my opinion. If you have too many, it is bad. I fully understand that some people will disagree, that's fine. And you can be wrong on that, just kidding, all opinions are valid. I like chick flick moments. Maybe that's because I'm a chick. I don't know. You forgot who Maggie was? In case nobody told you, it's the cousin Mary lost. Right. You thought she was the Accreta for some reason. Right. Okay. Ada, I am human. Tony is half jinn. Me, looking up from my pizza. I'm a what now? A jinn. I'm a what? Oh, okay. Never mind. People probably like, what the fuck are you laughing at? Jeebus, my name has been dropped so many times in this episode, 24 times in total. I looked it up. I spent so much of the episode talking to the screen whenever a character said something about me, coming up with some witty retort. Yeah, that's what I do when I hear my name. That I kind of missed half the episode while reminding myself how funny I am. Brush his shoulder. Yep, you're jealous, I can tell. Well, it's a good thing you edited the episode. You got a bit more information about it, probably. Well, Mary has had a really fucked up childhood, it seems. Who the hell tells their little kid that the monsters under their bed are real? Actually, scratch that. I'd probably do that just for funsies. Oh, shit. Yeah, what is Jensen's holy reveal? Mary confronting her past wasn't all that, to be honest. It's entirely new character having a son, meh. The gang facing a scorpion monster, I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't say holy reveal to that one. Methinks Jensen is trying to create some hype, I guess. Maybe. Maybe he's fearful that it won't get picked up, for a second season, or for a back half of a season. It's possible. But yeah, let's get into it. You know, I'm just thinking about it, actually. Where's, Mary's mum, Deanna? That's a lot of supernatural blood. That's like a lot of blood. That's like, I'm gonna pour it out of a can blood.
I'm at peace. I create my own path, and I walk in it fearlessly.
Hunting has a way of changing a person. After a while, right, wrong, good, evil, they all start to look the same. And then it makes you start to wonder, who's really the monster here? Them or me?
I am centered. I am at peace. I am deeply annoyed.
Is that my robe?
I like to think of it as our robe.
Hello?
Multiple phones.
Your dad has a bat phone?
Hunter line only. Hello?
Who's Tracy Geller?
Tracy and my mom used to hunt together back in the day. I've known her my entire life. She's practically an aunt to me.
Is she the one who...
Retired? Yeah.
I'm sorry, can we just back it up a little bit to the part where you said that she retired, as in she actually got out of hunting?
Yeah. About 10 years ago.
We kind of buried the lead there, Campbell. I thought getting out of hunting was next to impossible. I mean, what was that whole thing that you said about the only thing worse than how it starts for hunters is how it ends?
Okay, so I embellished for dramatic effect. Are we really gonna act surprised by that now?
It's rare, but Tracy did it somehow. The truth is, hearing about her starting over and creating this amazing life made me realize maybe I could do it too.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
You can grow so much weed out here.
Dude.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to say this place has charm.
Cricket.
Cricket?
Sweet pet name.
Don't. Hey, Aunt Tracy.
I was expecting your old man. Last I heard, you were getting out.
Yeah.
So, where is he?
That's a long story, but, we're all really sorry about Darla.
Me too. She was...
The next day.
Lila? From Arrow? She looks different. In my defense, she looks different. Like, she normally has really short hair and...
One of the good ones. But that's the life of the hunter, right? Kill or be killed.
Tracy seemed pretty shaken up.
Well, can you blame her? I mean, she thought all of this was in the past, now it's splattered over her walls. I can't wait for the day when the sight of a dead body shakes me up like that. Where's Carlos?
Right here. Found a needle in a haystack up there.
Is that a claw?
Found it lodged in the ceiling of the barn. I don't know of many werewolves that make it a habit of perching in the rafters.
Well, we know it wasn't a
I
werewolf
actually
because
don't
it was
think we're
kind of
dealing with a
invisible.
werewolf. The curvature of this claw is all wrong.
Okay, so what did attack Darla?
Sorry to interrupt. Everything's ready.
What's ready?
Here you go. Back in the day, a cold drink helped keep me focused.
Thanks, Tracy.
You kids need anything else, let me know.
Actually, could I look at your lore books? Someone took out my Willimon's Guide to Monster Anatomy to make room for their machetes.
I still stand by that decision.
Sorry, sweetie. I tossed out all that stuff years ago. Unless you think my Encyclopedia Britannica or pile of Harlequin romances holds the key to unlocking your mystery.
Unfortunately, no.
I wouldn't mind taking a gander at those harlequins.
This one's not shy. They're in the study, sweetie. Knock yourself out.
I can't find a description of this claw anywhere.
What if that's because it's not here? Can't hear me out. Listen. What if this is another one of those unicorn-like monsters that the Akrita baited Lawrence? Tracy's farm isn't that far. What if one of the monsters strayed off the path and killed Darla? We have been looking for the radio tower to find the Akrita, right? But what if there was a way to bring the Akrita to us? Like, if we capture this thing, we can use its essence to lure in the Akrita.
But we still don't have a way to take the Akrita out, even if we do find them.
She's right. The Men of Letters box is the only way to harm them, and despite all of our research, it still doesn't work.
Okay, well, there's got to be some other way to ID this thing.
I actually might know someone nearby who can help. He specializes in monster identification.
Great. I'll drive. Does this little friend of yours live near a bar? Oh, this clean living is starting to make me feel dirty. Is it the funeral? Hit kind of close to home for me, too.
It's not just the funeral. Do you think I am a liability as a hunter?
What are you talking about?
I know I'm good at the science stuff, the lore stuff, but it's not what you guys do.
You mean the fighting part?
I mean the hunting part. It's right there in the title. Being a pacifist and a hunter. It's like I'm torn between two different worlds. And seeing Darla and the pirate back there reminded me of what happens when you can't punch back.
I mean, research is just as important.
Okay, I thought you said we were looking for a monster expert, not Norman Bates.
This is just the front-facing part. He actually took over the whole operation from his father.
Yeah, no, sure, I get that, but what kind of weirdo likes to stuff dead things?
Latika?
Hey.
Hey, so good to see you again.
How's that 20 blade working out?
Oh, so much better for cutting through thick tissue. Anton, this is my friend Carlos.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. I loved Psycho.
Interesting. I'm more of a Rear Window kind of guy myself. So, what brings you two in today?
We were hoping you could help us identify what type of monster this came from.
Monster mystery. My favorite.
So the monster that killed Darla is a Sakuyant. It's a rare vampire witch from the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Actually, it's not. You see, these unicorn-type monsters, they're being lured to Lawrence by
No,
the
you don't understand. I've hunted Sakuyant before.
You have? When?
My last hunt. Me and the team. Darla, Rob, and Mac. A small town was being terrorized by a band of Sakuyant.
Okay, this
First
is a
night we
revenge
killed 3
thing?
of the 4, but the last one put up
It's a
fight,
revenge thing.
But it got away, holed up in its cave. Mac got impatient, went in after it. But then there was a cave-in. Mac and the Sakuyant were both killed.
So you really think this is the same monster? And it came all this way for what? For revenge?
Darla's already dead, and who knows about Rob?
Did Lotta say whether or not sigils and hex bags work against these things?
No.
I don't know.
John, wait! John, stop!
Why would you not cut off the head? What a weird choice.
Thinking about Anton.
Hey, well, maybe he should sew me up then.
Thank you for bringing me here. I put you in danger, and
No, it's not your fault. Besides, some of us don't need any help putting ourselves in danger.
I still don't understand. I mean, how'd the Sakuyant get out of the cave?
I may have a theory. Mac didn't get a hunter's funeral because of the cave-in, and that never set right with Rob. He called me about a month ago. The 10-year anniversary of Mac's death was coming up, and he wanted to go back and finally put Mac to rest the right way.
So, when he went into the cave to collect Mac's remains, the Sakuyant was still alive after all these years?
I guess so. Darla never heard back from Rob, so she probably figured he got killed. And when the Sakuyant went after her, she came to the farm to try and warn me. I'm sorry I didn't tell you all this sooner, but in a million years, I never thought it all connected.
You said you killed 3 of these things in the past, yeah? What's the secret?
Beheading or a stake in the heart will do it.
Well, I mean, I feel like you could have done that before.
I say we load up as many weapons as we can, go back to the farm, We take this thing out before it can hurt anyone else.
Pump the brakes, soldier boy. I want to play this safe. This thing already killed 2 veteran hunters and nearly killed you too. Taking off its arm didn't even make it flinch.
Well,
And there was
maybe you
no
should have
blood left
chopped
behind,
its
so
head
let's think
off.
Something else is going on.
I don't know why you
Just
didn't
motion
do
for
that.
Anton to take a look at it.
He's here? Oh, I need to change this shirt, these pants, this everything.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna keep my shoulder loose. Call me back when it's safe.
Why can't I say anything when I'm around him? I flirt with everyone. I literally do flirt with everyone. I don't know
Hey.
why I can't.
What is going on with him? Hey, can we talk?
So you can lecture me about putting myself in danger, I'm good.
You've been off for the past couple of weeks. I should have noticed before. I'm not the only one who is worried about you, John. Everyone is, especially Carlos. He told me what happened, what you did to Mars Netto.
I did what I had to do. I'd do it again.
John, we've been hunting nonstop since New Orleans. Maybe you need a break.
You gonna bench me, coach?
No, John. Because this isn't the big game, it's life or death.
You think I don't know that?
I don't know what you think. So just talk to me, please. I let you walk around inside my head. See everything. Now I need you to let me into yours just a little bit, so I can help.
Okay, you wanna help? One in my head? Fine. This morning, we cremated a woman who used to be a hunter, just like you. And don't you get it, Mary? Every moment that you're out there hunting a monster is another moment that you could die. And I will not be the person to wrap you in a white cloth, put a knife in your hand, and send you to the afterlife in a blaze of glory. So yes, if getting you out of hunting alive means pushing myself, that's exactly what I'll do.
So you're doing all of this for me. That's the only reason.
While there is the whole saving the world part.
That's not what I meant. Your mom told me about you in danger, and how you run towards it every single time since you
I
were
don't
a
need
kid.
you or my mom psychoanalyzing me.
And I don't need you using me as an excuse to avoid your issues.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something the two of you need to see.
You and your new friend really went to town on that thing.
Did Anton say anything about me? And did you tell him I was
Lucy,
having...
take a breath. What do you have for us, Leto?
The reason the Sukuyan didn't die when you sliced off its arm is because it's already dead.
How is that possible?
Let me guess. Zombie Sukuyant?
Not a zombie, but a ghost. A vengeful spirit, most likely. The substance here is ectoplasm.
So, a vengeful spirit possessed the Sequoian and went after Tracy and her hunting crew. Why?
No, it's
I'm afraid I can't tell
the
you.
guy that died in the
What is it? What haven't you told us?
The cave-in that killed Mac. It wasn't an accident.
You lied to us.
No, everything I told you was true. I just didn't tell you everything.
It's like we've been hunting the wrong monster this whole time.
Darla and me were like the Lennon and McCartney of the group, you know? We brought everybody else in. We knew Mac was a dark soul from the get-go, but he was a damn good hunter. He'd had a rough childhood, abused by his dad, bullied by the other kids, and he thought if he became a hunter and killed real monsters, that would help with the pain that the other kind had caused him. But when that didn't work, he turned to dark magic. He thought a little taste of power might be the fix. Of course, that didn't pan out either. But he did become more violent, more aggressive, and an even more effective hunter.
So you had a friend stuck in a cycle of violence, and instead of helping him, you wielded him like some kind of weapon?
No, honey, we tried to help him. We really did, but Mac, he wouldn't listen. Things came to a head with those Sukuyan.
So you started a farm and just played make-believe, like none of this ever happened.
Cricket.
Stop with the stupid name, okay?
There's not a night goes by I'm not haunted by what I did. Now my past has come back to get me. I'm sorry.
Wait,
John and Mac, it's a little too Ghost of Christmas Future for me, too.
no. John said he'd only be a minute. So where is he?
yeah. Saw this coming.
John? Are you? John?
I'm sorry. Tall, dark, and angry can't come to the phone right now.
Damn it. They didn't have the ectoplasm coming from the eye like they always do.
Hi, Trace. You got old.
Carlos, get her out of here right now.
I wouldn't.
Don't. For John. John. I know you're in there. And I know you can hear me. You have to fight, okay? Don't let Mac...
I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, but old Johnny boy, well, he's along for the ride. See, that's why I chose to possess him. Well, that, and I wanted 2 hands to kill Trace. All right. Oh, don't worry. Now, you see, I won't be a coward like you were. Unlike some people I know, I have the decency to look a friend in the face before I take their last breath. This is between her and me.
You have to go through me first.
Have it your way. You can't hurt me. All I've ever known are clenched fists. Learned that from my old man. There's nothing that you can do to me that I haven't already survived.
Tracy, please. Don't.
I don't have a choice.
You do.
Yes, you do. Lotta, what are you doing?
Lotta, get back!
More violence isn't the answer. Not when you spent a lifetime with it. When it's touched everything you've ever had. Your father wasn't the only one with clenched fists, Mac.
You think you know me?
No, but I know myself. When I was 13, my country was attacked and my father went to war. When he returned, he was different. He was angry all the time. He had these violent outbursts. It was like the war infected him. I tried to make myself smaller so the violence wouldn't find me, but it did. For the longest time, it made me feel powerless. Until one day, it made me feel angry. And that anger kept growing inside of me, just like it did for my father. I acted on that anger for years, until I hurt someone. And that's when I knew I had to make the change. You can keep hurting those that have wronged you, keep living in that anger and violence, but it won't bring you peace. Peace has to be chosen. That's what I chose.
I chose my team. But when I needed them, they turned their backs on me because it was easier. Why did you give up on me?
I didn't know how to help you. I was scared.
I was scared too. I needed my family by my side.
I know it's about 10 years too late, but I'm here now, and I am so sorry.
It's not too late, Mac. You can still break the cycle.
Help the spirit move on. I like that every episode we seem to be developing one of the characters.
I can't believe he's still out. He's gonna have a nasty hangover when he wakes up.
Well, hopefully it knocks some sense into him.
John, sense? Delph.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, that's what family's for. I get it now. How it must have felt when Mac turned on you.
Hunting sure knows how to make a gal question her morals. But that doesn't justify what we did to him. I've got some making up to do for that.
How?
I'm gonna start by taking on the werewolf case Darla was on when she came to warn me about Mac. Might be a good way to
Just going back into the
right
business.
some of my wrongs. We'll see where we take it from there.
So back to hunting then? Is that the lesson here? Is there really no escape?
It's not that you can't escape the life, Cricket. You just can't escape the decisions you make in that life. Not when you compromise what you believe in. But you're better than me. Better than your folks, too, for what it's worth. So when you finally do decide to get out, you're gonna do it the right way.
That story about your father. I didn't know he was why you became a pacifist.
It's not really something I like to talk about.
For what it's worth, what you did yesterday was amazing. Because you're right. You're not a hunter like Mary, John, or me. If it was any of us, we would have killed Mac. But you helped him. Let's go. What's that?
It's in Anton's handwriting, and it's addressed to a Carlos.
Give me
Lately.
No, please, give me.
What does it say?
That I still got it. I guess sometimes not flirting is flirting. You need to help me find something to wear. Oh my god, let's go. Come on. Faster, come on.
Hunting's not for everyone. You have to be strong, stay sharp, make tough decisions. And it's not easy. But then again, the righteous things never are.
I am centered.
I'm centered.
I am at peace.
I'm at peace.
I create my own path. Can a girl get any zen around here?
Meditate later. My guy from City Hall just got back to me.
We found the Okrita.
That's where their radio tower is.
Alright. Alrighty, well that was the Winchesters Season 1, Episode 6. Pretty decent episode, you know. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the ghost episodes because we had so many of them. But this one was alright, you know. So often with the ghost, like, probably 95% of the ghost episodes were just, like, salt and burn. It's been a long time since we saw, like, helping a ghost move on, I think. Also, Carlos was adorable this episode with his crush. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.